What's up, Convoy? Back again with the most knowledgeable and handsome truck driver on all of fucking YouTube. Alright, I just got back to the truck from the house, and today I'm doing something different than the last couple of vlogs, and even fucking around with those bottles today. I actually am going to deadhead over to Twinsburg, Ohio, and pick up a load of product, going to Belleville, Michigan. And that'll be it. Come back home for the day. And then tomorrow, I already know in advance that I'm picking up a load out of Detroit, going back down to Twinsburg. So I got 2 days planned out. Both days not very long or anything, but decent enough to where it's going to keep me quiet. That was pretty cool when I got dispatched on these loads. My new dispatcher, he actually worked with me on these loads because he didn't know where I was again this morning. And he says, well, all the loads are booked out of Detroit, and there's no loads out of Grand Rapids. And he's new to the Coke account, so he was like, what do you normally do in this situation? And I says, well, I could go back down to Bowling Green, get a load going to, usually goes to Grand Rapids or Twinsburg. I says, or go to Twinsburg, pull it out of there. He says, okay, let me pull some stuff up. And it was cool. He asked, he wasn't like, all right, well, here's this load, here you go. Which normally I don't have a problem with, but unless it's Friday and I can't get home. But he says, well, there's a Belleville load sitting in Detroit, Belleville, Michigan. He goes, do you want that? I says, hell yeah, I want that. Anytime you see those Belleville loads, I'll take them. He says, all right. And he says, I'll send it over to you. I appreciate it. It was just cool interaction all the way around with this new dispatcher, so I think things might be calming down in the office, I hope. At least with this guy. I did actually just get a phone call from my old dispatcher saying something about that 9-month probationary period. He said he just wanted to make sure I knew it was a 9-month thing, which, I don't know, I think it's still something from that operations manager, but like I said, I'm just going to try to forget about him and actually tomorrow probably call up corporate again and try to get a hold of that lady I was working on to talk about that. I mean, I delivered a load a day early and still got in trouble for it. It's crazy, but whatever. I'll cross that bridge once I get there. For now, I'm going to go deadhead down to Twinsburg, Ohio, and pick up this product load going to Belleville, Michigan. Snow here, and I'm skating around a little bit. We're doing about 35 to 40 miles an hour, and like I said, it's pretty slick. There's a couple of times where I felt the truck slide a little bit. It's not terrible, but with this volume out here of traffic, and you can see the brake lights and stuff, people will be floating lanes. You can actually see the lanes right now, but a little bit ago you could not. And people were just kind of floating around randomly across the turnpike here. So unless this gets better, I'm going to hit the next toll plaza and shut her down. Alright, there's what that radar looks like, and I'm pretty much right in the middle of that. This is by far not the worst weather I've driven through. But like I said, to minimize risk of being in any type of incident, with the volume of traffic that's out there right now, and the fact that I'm completely empty. I have nothing in the trailer, and how slick the roads are becoming. It's better off just to shut her down and wait it out a little while. Hopefully not too long. Hopefully I don't have to do a 10-hour break or nothing into the morning, because that'll screw up all my plans for tomorrow and stuff. But I'm not going to take a risk wrecking the truck. That's a very stupid and selfish thing to do, to go out there and drive and put yourself and others at risk. There's a whole lot of other drivers in here. This place is about filled up, so other drivers have that same mentality. But right as it looks right now, the snow looks like, for at least for the moment, it's kind of stopped. So hopefully the road crews get out there and do a little work, put a little salt down, and take that slickness away. And in a couple hours, it'll be 10-ish, and hopefully that means that most of this traffic will be off the road, and I'll get on up to Twinsburg, pick up a load, have product. These product loads could be anywhere from about 40 to 45,000 pounds, so there's plenty of weight on the tires to where if it does start snowing again, I'll be pretty securely anchored to the ground. Now, black ice, there's no amount of weight that's going to secure you down. I mean, unless you're talking 1,000,000 pounds, some shit that you'd never be hauling in a truck anyway. But, yeah, you're fucking around with black ice, that's never good. Doesn't really matter the weight. But by then, it'll definitely be late enough to where the traffic will be pretty damn non-existent, and I'll be able to figure out what the hell I'm going to be doing to get it back on up to Belleville and then back over to the truck stop. All right, I'm taking off again. So I've only been sitting here, I don't know, just under 2 hours, just about. I don't know what this old trucker here is doing. All right, we're going. But I saw not too long after I stopped several assault trucks working them roads real good, and yeah, the snow never really picked back up. And being that it's 9:15, the traffic has died down as well. So I feel confident that we're going to make it safely up to Twinsburg now. So sticking her into gear and getting her up the road. So the weather got a little worse, and the roads got a whole lot worse. Passed a couple of salt trucks on the way back. Obviously, they're going insanely slow, so I got around them, and pretty sure that was maybe probably their first pass coming in this direction, because it don't look like they haven't touched any part of the road where I'm at right now. And eastbound on I-80. I'm gonna feel it out the rest of the way there. Only got 28 miles to get into Twinsburg. But if it stays like this, or pretty consistent like this, I'm just gonna shut her down in Twinsburg till the morning. This isn't cool. I am sliding around a little bit, and honestly, the worst part of any weather, pretty much, I mean, unless it's super extreme like a tornado or something, but the worst part of any of this is the people around you. You know, now when I'm in these scenarios, I try to leave as much room around me as possible. That means people in front of me. I'll get about this far away. I don't know if you guys see that truck in front of me, but I'm not going to get any closer to this guy. I'm going to maintain this gap between us, and if there's someone coming up behind me, I'm not going to get in their way. I'm going to let them just pass me, but preferably I'd rather no one just run blazing up on my side or anything like that. I just want a large gap around my whole truck between myself and anything else on the road, because if I do start sliding or someone else starts sliding, there isn't an accident. There's the salt truck. He's plowing the toll plaza. No, he's not plowing nothing. He's just sitting there.
Side left on I-80.
He ain't doing nothing. I don't know. Maybe he's waiting for something. Waiting for some direction from the boss man to go do something. I don't know why he's not out there working. I'm sure there's a reason though. All right, I actually shut down again at another toll plaza. The weather just kept getting worse, and the roads kept getting more and more snow covered. And the absolute last straw was I pushed the accelerator a little bit, and I felt the drive start to slide out from underneath the trailer. Basically, it started I don't want to say jackknife, but it barely started a jackknife, just barely. You know, it really just slid. It was not as serious as a jackknife, but I don't know how else to describe that. But that was the last straw. I was like, fuck it. I'm going to get off the road. I'm just going to wait till tomorrow, till the road crews get a chance to do what they do to the roads, take care of them, plow them, salt them, and just wait it out till it's safer. Most drivers, even at that last toll plaza, was full, and this toll plaza is full. You see where I'm parked. It's not worth the risk, not worth the risk. Yeah, it sucks because I'm not going to be home tonight, but I'd rather stay the night here than risk getting into a wreck, just try to make it home. So it's not a big deal. I got a sleeper cab, and that's going to do it for this vlog. Like I said, I'm just going to shut her down now. Wait till the morning to start rolling again. So I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. Another very short day, but this is kind of due to weather. Weather got sideways real quick on this trip. So it's better to be safe than sorry. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. If you did, please hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button as well. It'll let you know every time I make a new video, and it helps me out tremendously. So I appreciate all of you people watching out there. And as always, run hard and get paid.